What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Soul Brother, hosted by yours truly, Flexx. And today, guys, we are blessed with a guest. What's up? What's new? And how you feeling, my guy?
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up?
What's up, man? So, for the people that don't know you, give a small introduction to who you are and a little, whatever you want people to know.
I'm Kris, Titans Theory, For the Love of the Game, DJ, photographer, blogger, social media guy. A little bit of everything. I've done everything.
You do it all, huh?
Charlotte native.
I like it.
Just a man out here trying to get his,
So before we get into it, man, what you got on feet, man? I was looking when you walked in.
I went unions. Something not too crazy. I was trying to keep it a little simple, I think the pants was enough, so I wasn't trying to do too much. I got some stuff with me though. I got some stuff with me.
I like it. Well, I went with the Wolf Grey Fives. Yeah, man.
I still need them.
I wasn't able to get them in high school, but I was able to get them recently. Shout out to my homie Kasha for helping me get those. But yeah, so we just gonna hop right into it, man. I've been connecting the dots, as you would say. No pun intended.
That's the other one I forgot. I am the dot connector.
So I seen that you wrote for Kicks on Fire, man.
Mm-hmm.
How did that happen?
Man, listen, Jazzy. I was fresh out of high school into college. I was in like freshman in college or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
At the community college down up there where everybody was at the time.
Mm-hmm.
I was just talking to them constantly on social media.
Yeah.
I was on Twitter. We was always talking to the main page, and then I was talking to Jazzy, who was in charge at the time, and then Juan, who was her assistant. Mm-hmm. I was always hitting up on their personal accounts too.
Yeah.
One day they was talking about they needed some help, or they were looking for some stuff. I was like, me.
I like it.
The very first person that they picked, Jazzy took me under her wing. She taught me all the ins and outs.
Yeah.
See, I'm dyslexic, so I'm trying to write articles while being dyslexic.
Okay.
I remember it was one time Jazzy and her ex-husband, they were on the phone with me for an hour after I wrote this article because I had so many typos. And they're like, bruh. And I'm like, I'm get it together. But I think that was my first one. And then after that, I was just out of there.
Dang, that's crazy. So what shoe was your first article on?
What shoe was my first article on? I think the first one that I really remember is the Great Fives when they came back out. That had to have been like 2013.
Yeah.
Everybody was doing those corny photos where they had like
shoes
and the grapes right there.
Yeah.
So I took a catalog. I took all the corny photos that people were sending us in.
Yeah.
And I made a list of what not to do when you get those shoes. At the time, I was a bit of a hater. But I see now, especially as things have changed with Instagram, how popular Instagram's been with sneakers, that you don't see those photos anymore. You don't see people like being corny.
For sure.
Everybody's too cool for school. Everybody's, oh yeah, I've been had these. I don't need to flex them. It's just a GR.
Yeah.
People ain't excited about GRs anymore, really. So, like at the time, I thought it was corny, but nowadays, like you don't know what you got until it's gone.
Yeah.
And listen, I'm about to start bringing the photos back, the grapes and everything.
Hey, man, I'm all for it. I think I can't remember. I had somebody on recently, and we was talking about that. Just that moment in time and how we kind of wish that would come back and people would start, making
being
those. I know my guy, Jared Moody. He be shooting for Sneaker Politics. He kind of does that. He just recently did one with the peanut butter KDs, and he had like the peanut butter jelly sandwich. Yeah.
That was a classic one.
Yeah, for sure. So what does that? What do you have to tell the people that like want these opportunities? Because you just went out there and got it.
Yeah,
So what is your advice to people that like want these opportunities to show their talent?
I mean, first off, you got to bet on yourself. You got to ask. Closed mouths don't get fed. That's the number one thing that I've always been taught.
For sure.
Like, there's no harm in asking. It can be the most wildest thing. You just ask. You'll never know what you're gonna get. And then that just be present without really expecting anything. I was just I was just talking to him because I enjoyed talking to him. And
For
next thing I
sure.
know, it ended up being a job, changed my entire trajectory of my life.
Yeah.
So you just got to be present there,
Uh-huh.
present without asking for anything, just trying to be
Yeah.
helpful.
Mm-hmm.
If you're helpful and you can show what you can do when the time arises, the opportunities will show, especially if you're asking for them when they're there.
Mm-hmm.
But people are so focused nowadays on what you can get out of a situation
Mm-hmm.
that they don't really ask what they can give to a situation.
For sure. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, for sure. There's one article that I remember particular that I didn't even know that you wrote till you
Mm-hmm.
posted. But it was the black sheep dunk.
Mm-hmm.
I
That's my
remember him
baby.
being called the paid in full, but they had another name for him too.
Originally, they were called the Gucci's.
Oh yeah, the
That's why.
Gucci's,
That's why they.
yes,
That's
yes, the
why they got
Gucci's, yeah.
sued.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah.
why they got sued because they originally were calling them the Gucci's,
Uh-huh.
and they were turned out. It turns out they were based on the paid in full cover,
Yeah.
but
Uh-huh.
nobody knew that at the time.
Mm-hmm.
Me at the time, Black Sheep's old spot,
Mm-hmm.
they were just across the street from my college. They were like 10, 15 minutes down there.
Yeah.
So I'm in class one day. I hear they getting the shoe. I'm like,
Mhm.
you know what? I'm gonna just go down there and see what they say.
Yeah.
Bro, I went down there. I'm like, hey, I'm Kris. I work with Kicks on Fire. Here's some stuff that I've done.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm local to the area.
Mm-hmm.
I grew up around here. I've been to your store 1,000 times. Can you guys give me any type of scoop or anything on them that I can post?
Yeah.
Man, they pulled me around the back. We did a whole press release photo shoot, like right then and there. Told me the whole entire story, the
Mm-hmm.
inspiration. Showed me why it's a boom box,
Mm-hmm.
why special box is
Mm-hmm.
a boom box, why every detail is there,
Mm-hmm.
and it was an opportunity that I just got just by accident, like
Yeah.
just by accident and being present, like being somebody who had been in their store before. Thankfully, I had my camera with me that day, so I was just able to take the photos.
Mm-hmm.
They're still some of the best photos I've seen of the shoe, which is
Yeah.
crazy 10 years later. But that's a moment that nowadays just wouldn't happen. Nobody would just let you, hey, yeah,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
can,
yeah, yeah.
hey, a
Come
random
on.
kid
Yeah,
down
yeah.
the street,
Yeah, yeah.
you can do our press release.
Nah, for
That's just
real.
not happening nowadays. And it was just like that Wild West.
Uh-huh.
I remember me and Jazzy, who was my boss at the time, I called her the second I came out of there, just freaking out. Like,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I didn't expect to get all of that from them.
Yeah, for
Like,
sure.
they gave me everything about it. And the name, the paid in full name,
Mhm.
people were still calling them the Gucci's at the time.
Yeah.
So I had the paid in full name. I had all this information that people just did not have. And it was exciting. And then me and Jazzy worked out the process to put it out.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think that morning before we put it out, Trinidad James have a little Instagram video or whatever where he like, yo, I got them.
Yeah.
They're not the Gucci's. They the paid in full.
Yeah,
And we
yeah.
like, God damn, man. We just... Now we had more details than him, but he got there
Uh-huh.
first. So it was
Yeah.
just when you know you have everything, you just like miss a little
Yeah,
bit.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So you was still like, yo, it's a blessing to be able to be in that situation in the first place.
sure.
So you can't complain or nothing, but
Mm-hmm.
you thought you had the whole package.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So, but you take it as it is. Like I said, those type of situations would not happen nowadays,
Uh-huh.
and it's way too much money in the sneakers. Like
Yeah.
the marketing of it, and you just can't. It's hard to be just fun with stuff. But that was probably one of my highlights with them. It
Yeah.
was just
So did we ever get an official release of that show? Because
No.
I know it got pushed back, right?
no, because they got sued
Uh-huh.
for Gucci. Gucci sued them for it, and they
Ah.
recalled them. So some stores had did their official release.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So
yeah.
some stores that did their release,
Uh-huh.
and everybody who obviously did that. But as far as like a Nike release or like a Black Sheep release,
Mm-hmm.
most of those did not get sold. They got sent back and sent off.
Mm-hmm.
They had a friends and family pair for me
Mm-hmm.
with the boom box,
Mhm.
everything, all the extra stuff. And I was like, okay, they got a friends and family pair for me. I'll pick it up whenever later there.
Oh man, don't tell me. Don't tell me.
Yeah, they had to send it back. They had to send it back. I hear it get called. I hear they get canceled.
Uh-huh.
I go call them immediately.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, hey yo, I can go pick my pair up right now. Y'all still got it?
Yeah, yeah.
We already sent them back, bruh. We sorry, man.
Oh man.
And it's sick because it's like I've had opportunities to get that shoe,
Yeah, yeah.
but at this point I don't want it
You
unless
don't. You're not unless it's
it's the friends and family. And the friends
Yeah.
and family's like a band.
Yeah.
My birthday coming up this year. God willing, I'm gonna go ahead and do it. I'm gonna pull the trigger on them. I found a pair. I ain't gonna tell y'all what size I wear, so y'all don't go take them from me. But
I think I don't know, man. I would have waited out. The way we seeing things released now, like we just got the undefeated fours. I mean, we getting tomorrow
Mm-hmm.
sevens. We're getting
So much stuff. Yeah.
that we thought we never. I
Listen,
mean, Tokyo fives.
listen.
So I mean,
Toriello's coming out later this year, and I didn't.
Toriolos.
I just bought a pair,
Mm-hmm.
so I'm
Yeah.
thankfully I got another pair to play around with. But
Yeah.
it's just crazy. You don't know what's gonna happen.
Uh-huh.
But that's one. I feel like I need that specific one just because that one got so much story to me.
Yeah, for sure.
But I was sick. I'm still to this day because they had did a museum show with them a while ago, so they had the whole thing. After
Uh-huh.
the release got canceled, they did like a busted boombox
Uh-huh.
feet installment.
Yeah.
So they had that in the museum, and every time I see it, I get just sick, just sick. Like I'm like, and it's like I can get like I said, I can
Yeah.
get a regular box pair for like
Yeah.
200 and be done with it. But it's like I need the friends and family.
Yeah, nah. You got
Gotta
it.
get the friends and
You
family.
gotta have that. So what at that point, what gave you the confidence to just like, walk in that store and you're like, hey, let me was it confidence or was it just like you're just rolling the dice? Like what can they say? No?
I mean, I've always got a little bit of false confidence. Like I'm
Okay, I like it.
just I'm me.
Yeah,
Fuck it,
yeah,
I can
yeah,
do it.
yeah.
So, but I believed in the work that I was doing.
For sure.
Like I knew I was doing good work. I knew I could get something from them.
Mm-hmm.
If it's not like the name of the shoe, some more details or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
But that's why you asked. I was expecting this a little bit much, and I ended up
Mm-hmm.
getting this.
For
So
sure.
I'm always a proponent of asking. Always ask your questions, man, because you
Mm-hmm.
never know what you're gonna get from them.
I mean, now, like you said, that wouldn't happen now.
Mm-hmm.
Like, now that you're seeing where sneakers are at, social
Mm-hmm.
media and sneaker vlogs and sneaker reviews and articles and stuff, how does it, how are you looking at that knowing that you were kind of on that early on? Like, you were already walking in the stores
Mm-hmm.
and like, hey, let me shoot that and let me
Mm-hmm.
write an article on it.
It's different, man.
Yeah.
It's so different.
Yeah.
Like there's so much more money in it
Mm-hmm.
now that like a lot of the fun
Mm-hmm.
has been replaced with like corporate
Mm-hmm.
legalese, all that.
Mm-hmm.
Like you see, it goes back to kind of way Instagram. Everybody's Instagram is their Indeed almost, especially when it comes to
Resume,
like
yeah.
sneakers.
For
It's your
sure.
resume. So there's no risk taking. There's not as much fun on there.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
None of the brands are taking those risks anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Like nobody would risk their first Nike release and give it to a kid, and 20-year-old kid
Yeah.
nowadays. They might work you. They might involve you into it, but
Yeah.
they're just not going to hand you the whole
Yeah.
thing. But it's just crazy, just the way things have changed.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like we got to get back to it a little bit, man. Like I know the money changes a lot of stuff, but
Mm-hmm.
I feel like to a certain extent the money's become the main reason people are here now. Either the money or the free shoes
Yeah,
or
no, for
the
sure.
clout or
For
whatever.
sure.
People aren't. It doesn't feel like people are really there for
Mm-hmm.
just the shoes themselves, the love of the
Yeah.
shoes. People
Yeah.
aren't there just to be in the community.
Yeah. Nah, I mean,
It's nasty.
yeah,
It's nasty.
it's a rough thing because those same people that you speak of, you'll see them get those opportunities.
Mhm.
That like you're like, I know someone that's truly passionate about that shoe particular
Mhm.
that would whatever they need to do,
Mhm.
shoot that, wear it, whatever they
We'll
need
bend
to
over
do.
backwards for it.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and they don't get the shoe, but then someone is kind of like, oh, I'm just here because
Yeah.
I picked up this and
Mhm.
now I'm
I got 1 million followers, so I'm getting this. Or
mm-hmm.
not to say followers is
Mm-hmm.
the cachet. It's not, but
But yeah.
just the engagement that comes with it. I'm this popping person.
Mm-hmm.
All my people I get so many comments, so many engagements, and even if sneakers ain't my passion, I'm close enough to it that people are going to be interested in me doing
Yeah.
it. So
So how do you feel that for the people that's been around, that's
mhm,
been doing this for a while? So like for me,
mhm,
I've been collecting sneakers since '09,
mhm,
but I didn't get online with it until
mhm.
like 2020.
See, we're about the same. I started in '09, but I got in like
Yeah,
on the internet straight right off. So I started like 2013. I was on the internet already.
yeah.
So
So like when I see the things that I see,
mhm,
it's a fight,
mhm.
internal,
Yeah.
cause you're like, of course you want to be happy for the
Mm,
the
yeah,
people that are putting in the work and doing it, but at the same
you're
time it's
not
kind of like,
hating, but it's like why not me?
yeah, I mean, I wouldn't even say not. I'm not even gonna say why not me. It's
Mm,
just I see people that I know just by the way they move and the
mm,
way they speak, the dialect, everything. I know, like,
mm,
oh, you really been doing this for a while.
mm-hmm.
Like this ain't. You didn't get here 2018. You didn't
Yeah,
get here after COVID. You didn't get here.
yeah.
Yeah,
There's a certain measured
yeah,
response. Yeah.
and I mean, there's people that's been doing this for a while. That's
Mm-hmm.
been doing the online thing for a while
Yeah.
too. Now,
Yeah.
there's people that's been posting on
Mm-hmm.
YouTube 10 years, and then it's like this one person come by and
Mm-hmm.
they got a hit video.
They gone.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But I mean,
So,
you can't watch nobody else's race. You gotta
hey,
keep it on yourself.
hey, hey,
Listen.
hey, nah, I like that. That,
Yeah.
that 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 shut me up. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shut me
Well,
up.
listen, I get it because it's like you look to the side, like, damn,
Yeah, yeah,
buddy, catch up to me
yeah. Uh-huh.
already. But like, that's not the only measure of success.
Mhm.
So you got to just keep it on yourself. Make yourself. Because listen, I only got 1,000 followers
Mhm.
on my TikTok on my IG,
Mhm.
and I've been doing it 12 years now.
Mhm.
It's not showing up for me in my following. It's
Yeah.
showing up for me in the relationships that I've
Yeah,
built.
yeah, 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 for sure.
So
Yeah.
yeah, buddy who just started 4 years ago, 2 years ago, whatever's got 3 times the followers that I have,
Mhm.
but I know my name's getting spoken in rooms that theirs isn't.
Mm,
So
I like that. I
I
like
just gotta
that.
take it as what it is.
Nah, I like that. So you spoke about Trinidad James
Mm-hmm.
posting that picture. What is the importance of relationships and timing now versus then?
Relationships are still, well, I mean, relationships are still the most important thing,
Mm-hmm.
but with that influence of money and that
Mm-hmm.
thing, not all these relationships are real.
Mm,
So you gotta like keep that in the back of your chest. Like I'm always somebody who I believe in. You just do the right thing for people, it'll come back around for you eventually.
for sure.
So I want to see everybody win, especially if I can help you.
Mm-hmm.
If I can patch you in with Buddy, or Buddy knows you and Buddy needs this from somebody else, and I know somebody else,
Mm-hmm.
why can't I be the dot connector?
Yeah.
Why can't I be the dot connector and help everybody win?
For sure.
Your community, your community is more important than your followers.
Mm-hmm.
And if you can build that community, that'll take you way farther than any of your followers will
Mm-hmm.
go. Like your followers are set to what, like Elon can trash Twitter tomorrow, or
Mm-hmm.
X, whatever you want to call it now.
Yeah.
He could trash Twitter tomorrow, and all of your followers are gone.
Mm-hmm.
That's that. You done. Your Instagram can get hacked tomorrow, God willing,
Mm-hmm.
and you done.
Mm-hmm.
But if you built that community, they will always find you.
Mm-hmm.
That's just kind of the way I've already operated, and just be it be in the community building the community for yourself. And they say the cost of community is inconvenience.
Mm-hmm.
That's just taking your time out, doing things for
Mm-hmm.
the strength. Just
Yeah, yeah.
I don't need no money. I don't need no shoes. I don't need my name all over the place. I don't need you tagging me and everything. I'm gonna just show up and do this just for you.
Yeah.
Like those things come around. Those things build community. So that's kind of where I'm at with it at this point. It's just helping people get to their next stop.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. So, how, you are already walking in, getting getting the reviews, and doing the whole media rollout,
Mm-hmm.
and this is early on.
Mm-hmm.
What do you feel that you were doing at that time that people just didn't understand yet? That really didn't see what you were doing?
Personality.
Mm.
At the time, I felt like everything was still. I mean, we were doing print too, but everything was still like very magaziney, where it's like very refined, very impersonal. It's like, hey, here's the details for this and this and this. And what me and Jazzy and the team would do when we were showing our personalities.
Yeah.
Like I saw your episode with her a couple of days. Everybody was doing like their own little radio show. Me and a couple of the other interns, Joseph and Randall and Lee, we had a little ESPN type of roundtable, and these were all done on print.
Yeah.
And these are the type of things that nowadays would have translated to like a podcast or a TV show. So much more better. So it's so much more better. It's crazy, but it's one of those things that like you were ahead of this. You were ahead of technology itself in that situation.
Yeah, yeah.
I always say like that. Had the sneaker climate had the situation that I had dropped in was like 10 years later, we would have been able to monetize not only our own articles and that, we would have been able to better monetize our own personality.
Yeah.
Like our personality at that point was just getting us followers, and there was no way to really take those followers and monetize it into actual revenue. So we were just getting followers, getting notoriety with nothing really to do for it besides continuing to write for Complex or continuing to write for Kicks on Fire or continuing to write for all these other blogs.
Yeah.
You could go out for your own and make your own, but there was still no like
Yeah.
true revenue source or true cachet there. So that's really what we missed the wave on, just that time there. But everything else, we were ahead of the schedule. We were ahead of like what people were trying to do media wise.
Yeah. And the way that you guys were doing it and kind of being ahead of the game, do you feel like sneaker media has finally caught up to that?
Yes and no. So I think people are doing what we were doing now. People are doing what we were doing then now, but it's that lack of integrity, that lack of like actual journalism background behind it that you're seeing is missing. People are throwing hot takes out just to throw hot takes. There's no like measuredness. People aren't really being able to articulate what they're trying to say.
Yeah.
So they're just saying something and it'll be like way off from what the point they're trying to get off.
Yeah.
People are doing things for just, like I said, people are doing things for just hot takes. It's not like the media integrity that we would have even if we were still showing our personalities. It was still more reserved, more controlled situation. And people are just now doing kind of whatever, saying whatever they want to do, arguing with people just to argue with people because it gets you clout, throwing shade to other people all day for whatever reason. It's just like that's become the quickest way to get
for sure,
get your content up. Just conflict, and it's just that's just not like the integrity behind like media. Like what I went to school for communications, so I'm used to like this is how you talk to people. This is how you relay news, and relay information, and pass along knowledge or your opinion. And you don't see that anymore. People are just yo, I'm Titans theory. This is this, and it's a bunch of bullshit. People don't even know what they be talking about half the time. But that like lack of integrity, but that you can see that in like media across all media. It's not just sneakers. It's just everywhere. Like the media trained person is gone, and there is some enjoyment in somebody not being media trained, somebody being able to just feel like not just be themselves, but say whatever. But when everybody's doing it, it just looks like a shit show.
Yeah. No, I 100% agree with that. I mean, you follow me on X, Twitter, you see the conversations that I have, and I always try to get it to a productive point of view. Like where one of us can walk away from this and it can be like, we don't have to agree, but we can find something to agree on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, listen. I at this point I say off of X for sneaker Twitter. Like I'll talk to my friends on there, but like as far as sneaker stuff, I'm seeing what's coming out and I'm getting off because all they want to do is argue. It's just it's nothing productive there. And like I can see, and it's like you're arguing to get this cloud on Twitter, and then like none of the money's coming from it really. Like you might get one pair of shoes every couple months. Like that's all. It's what's the point of arguing when you could be just like showing love or helping people out? You probably get farther.
I feel like that X could be something very productive, something very something, a tool that could be utilized by brands and by whoever could, whatever, that viable information that can be used, because I feel like those conversations, like my guy Joe said, are real time. Like it's real time. You're having those conversations. You know, and that type of conversation and that type of timeline, you can't really get on any other platform. You know what I'm saying?
One of the things I did at Kicks on Fire was one of my jobs, on my behind the scenes jobs, was I would have to go through all of our mentions and put anything of importance in a spreadsheet. And make sure Jazzy and everybody else had it, so people knew what people were saying to us. Like the last that was of importance. And you get your information quickly. You get people's opinions on stuff very fast. Like you post a new shoe coming out. 10 minutes later, you got 1,000 comments
Mm-hmm.
telling you what they think about it. You
Yeah.
kind of get people's opinions.
Yeah.
But also nowadays, people's opinions are so fake. They see the shoe one time and then they
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
see it 2 months later. Like, oh, I gotta
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
have this now. Oh, I ain't want it then, but now it's just.
Yeah.
But like, you do get those genuine, fresh reactions
Mm-hmm.
nowadays. So there's value in that. It's just I don't see a point. I don't see value in the brands being on X anymore.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I brought up a question about Eastbay. Um, I feel like there's Eastbay and those in the line only got 2 pairs of shoes every year. You know
Yeah.
that's either or. You know, I grew up and I used to circle. You know, so I was like, you know, with the people wanting nostalgia and vintage now, you know, people are really and trying to get back to simpler times because of AI and just the overall, you know, temperature of the climate right now. I'm like, how well do you think Eastbay would do right now, like an Eastbay catalog?
I think it would do well. I think it would do well. Like you said, there is there is a genuine want for physical media.
For sure.
My man's Dion and Davita at Dump and Swat up in Camp North End, they recently just did a book, like a hard-covered book, of just about everybody in Charlotte sneakers. So I got it with me in a bag. It's just hardcover photos of just people showing off their favorite kicks, showing off their stories about why they love kicks. And it's like, that's one of my favorite coffee table books. And not just because I'm in it, but
hey, shout out to you.
It's actually just like a really good moment. And it's like those things are missing, but print is so much slower than the internet nowadays that it can't just be about the latest shoe. That type of thing. It has to be something meaningful and intentional with like real planning behind it. But something like a real Eastbay catalog, that's like showing you what's coming up, like it's gonna be at the feet way far out, that type of things would kill it. Like it would be.
And I was under the same impression, but when I got on Twitter, I was so surprised to see how many people were against it. I'm like, the stories that we've heard. I mean, look at my guy Schooler. His whole persona is vintage, and one of the main things he speak to is East Bay and 90s basketball, 90s football, you know, stuff like that. And I'm just like,
yeah, I mean, physical is on such an uptick. I think they said vinyls, like for example, vinyl records and CDs have sold the most this year than they have in like the last 20 years or so. And it's just,
you have people buying vinyl players again when there's no use for them.
I've got 3.
There's no use for them. So I'm like, what? I mean, there's things that we could do to that catalog, as in bringing in like a QR code. This is my idea of it was, you know, like, yes, let's bring back the classic East Bay catalog, but of course we're gonna have to cater to the new consumer. There's more, you know, tech savvy. QR codes, straight link to it. You know what I'm saying? And then the access, because that was one of the things that I seen was, well, how are they gonna sell a product that we don't have? You get on that mailing list, and that inventory is for the people that's on that mailing list. You know what I'm saying? You eliminate bots there. I mean, of course they're gonna find a way to try to twist the system, but I don't know.
There's so much stuff that is getting under product, especially product now, that's getting under deserved because people are not. There's so much coming out that a lot of stuff is going under the radar. Things are just like boom, 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 to the next, on to the next. Like I just bought yesterday the Chanel Forces.
Yeah.
Ain't no way those should still be in stock.
Hey.
I got mine. They get here tomorrow, something like that.
Yeah.
They going on feed immediately just because that's. I'm not even a big Air Force guy, but I just love that.
Yeah, that's
what they did with that.
For sure.
But like that's something that you could put on there that shoes that should be selling out. Should be,
highlight them. Yeah.
Should be gone, but they just sitting for whatever reason.
Yeah, for sure.
Because I seen the Forces they did with like the floral covers on them.
Yeah.
They did the floral and the autumn, and both of those are still in stock. Those shouldn't be in stock, especially the floral going in the spring.
Yeah.
You know how many fits somebody can get off? Like a little polo with some jean
Yeah,
shorts and then what?
yeah, yeah.
But people are seeing them once, and then people are going back to the Union Ones
Hmm.
or the brick by bricks,
Yeah,
and that's all they want to talk about.
yeah, 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 for sure. When think back to when you're writing the Kicks on Fire.
Mhm.
What is something now that we have within sneaker media or just in social media in general that you wish that you had back then?
The easy answer is to say the leaks. The
Yo,
easy answer is to say the leaks,
yeah,
but just the options. There were not, especially here in the South at that time. There was just not as many options. Like
for
I
sure.
three stores at the time, three stores in the city that were really selling shoes like that.
Yeah.
You
Mhm.
were going to South Park, you were going
Mhm.
to Carolina Place, or you were going all the way up to North Lake, and that's really all you really had for shoes.
Yeah.
Social Status opened up. I think they opened up their first location like 2010 ish or
Yeah.
whatever like that. But that's still only one store at the time, so it's not. You didn't have your option. Really have your options. Like
Mhm.
we didn't have a Supreme store or 10 Nike stores or full
Yeah.
Nike store or anything like that. Even
Yeah.
at the time, there was only one Nike store all the way in
Yeah.
Concord.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's just you didn't have the
Mhm.
options to go get stuff. Like you getting whatever Foot Locker had that day left.
Mhm.
So that's probably what most now missing because at the time people were just I was just rocking whatever. Like I was big into Supras.
Mhm.
I was big into Supras. I was a big LeBron guy at the time. Jordan 4 is my favorite shoe, but I could only really get like every other Jordan 4.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just the way it was moving at the time.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I was rocking a lot of Supras, LeBrons. I was rocking a lot of like the upper number pennies, like the pennies threes and the fours or whatever.
Mhm.
I remember people used to call me Lupe around town because I was just rocking skate
Yeah.
shoes.
Yeah.
I was DJing still at the time, so I was doing all the music stuff. I had the wire frames on
Mhm.
with the skate shoes. I was Lupe, but
Yeah.
part of that was out of necessity versus just not having the option.
Yeah.
Just not didn't have the options.
Yeah. Yeah. Nah. So you, we all know that, like you said, there wasn't a lot of options in the South, and I said this before. Like I couldn't when I was waiting in line, camping out, buying shoes, going to the mall, making these connections.
Mm-hmm.
I never really heard about anybody else that was like
Mm-hmm.
collecting, large collecting, you
Mm-hmm.
know. And I know Mr. Unloved Ones is he's kind of local. He's like in
Mm-hmm.
South
Yeah,
Carolina. Even
yeah.
then, I didn't hear about him, so I was like,
Hmm.
that wasn't a huge thing.
That's my man too. I met him like 2 months ago.
Yeah,
He's yeah,
nah, dope.
yeah.
Shout out to Mr. Unloved Ones. Um, and so like, what did you want others to see that wasn't, in Charlotte, in North Carolina? What did you want them to see as you were writing these articles, as you was putting this media out? Because we really didn't have a lot of representation.
There was passion there.
Hmm.
Uh, One of the people who really guided me through the sneaker stuff was my mentor with DJ,
Hmm.
Dexter Dynamite. He's teaching me how to DJ, and I'm looking at his feet like, what are those you
Yeah,
got
yeah,
on?
yeah,
And the same way Jazzy was like teaching me how to do the business aspect of it, Dex was, this is this, this is this,
yeah.
this is how you do this is this, this is where you get this from. And these people were in here like not just collecting for themselves, they were trying to build a community.
Hmm.
And those flowers, those seeds they planted 10, 15, 20 years ago,
Yeah,
starting to blossom. You're seeing it in the city in the way people are collecting, the way events are happening now all
for
across the
sure.
city for sneakers. There's something sneaker related every week.
Yeah.
Social Status, they moved their corporate offices down here. So just Charlotte has become a bit of a hotspot for sneakers now.
Hmm.
And it 10 years ago it was just
Yeah.
another place you went by. Even now the Hornets arena still sells sneakers. So you can go to the Hornets game and buy the latest pair of Jordans.
Yeah. Yeah. What do you feel changed? What created the hot spot?
The seeds people were planting
Hmm.
blossomed. Dex, Dion, Davita, the time that they put into the community,
Hmm.
giving people venues, they did their work and it's showing up because At the time, I couldn't do none of that stuff,
Yeah, yeah.
but now I can. My
Hmm.
peers, damn it, Wesley, Michaela,
Hmm.
Simon, TJ, yourself, everybody now, like
Yeah,
we now have these opportunities
for
to
sure.
put these venues out, do these things. The Whitaker Group has been huge in Charlotte, and people don't really
Yeah,
notice it. They could have just been selling this product this entire time, but
yeah.
they've opened up their buildings for events.
Hmm.
They're always in the community. They're doing a lot of stuff. Tanisha, Steph, all of them, they're always doing things
Yeah,
just like to actually help the community. They're not just sitting in the office
yeah.
trying to sell the shoes. They're being a genuine part of the
Hmm.
community. I've been in their stores just hanging out more than I've just bought stuff in the last year.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
and it's like just that building like not only a community, but like a physical community. People are actually going to see each other
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I feel like that's something that we kind of lost.
now.
We lost sight of because again, I remember
Mm-hmm.
going into the mall
Mm-hmm.
and making those connections. I mean, I was cool with the district manager of Hibbett Sports
Yeah.
because I would go in there
Yeah. So
so
often.
much.
Yeah.
He's like, man, I see you here all the time. What do you love about this place? Why do you keep coming here? I'm like, right there on in the wall,
Yeah. Yeah.
the
Yeah.
shoes, the
Mm-hmm.
shoes back there. And then when they would the freebies, well,
Mm-hmm.
the leftovers
Yeah.
after the raffles, and
Yeah.
you got all right. You had a little line for them there,
Mm-hmm.
like what y'all got left? Y'all got a
Yeah.
9.5, y'all got a 10.
Yeah. Just
You know,
Hail
those
Marys.
yeah. So
Mm-hmm.
those that kind of disappeared,
Mm-hmm.
and then like I can't remember the last time I've been into a store and I knew someone off of them working there. I've been in the store and I knew
Yeah.
like, oh, I went to school with him, or yeah, I knew him around just from being around. But like, it definitely seemed like it was a dying
Yeah.
art.
It's something that yeah, especially when you were going from like that into COVID and where like retail just died
Yeah.
for a while.
Hmm.
But like now, especially it's coming back. Like I can name somebody that works at about half of the stores in town.
For sure.
And it's just like because I'm there often, or I
Hmm.
might have known them from somewhere else. We might have worked together for something else, and now they're over
Yeah.
there. But it's the community. Like I go by my local Foot Locker because there's one right by my job. I swing by there every day on my way to
Hmm.
work or coming back from work, one of the
Yeah.
two. And even if I'm not buying anything, because typically I'm not buying anything because
Hmm.
I've got my other ways to get my shoes.
Yeah.
So I'm typically not even buying anything, but I'm in there looking. You never know what you might find that you can't
Yeah.
get over elsewhere. Never know what's coming out, and it's
Mm.
like they'll take the time out to look out for me. They're always speaking to me. They're always being kind to me. It is
Yeah.
just those opportunities and that relationship building, like genuine relationship building,
Mm.
is just something important to me. Like you can stop in and say hello and just support the business in that way,
For
and
sure.
you might not be nothing you can buy that day, but the
Mm.
next time you come in, you'll be able to buy something. So
Yeah. You you've named and called yourself the dot connector.
hmm
What does that mean to you?
it means making sure everybody wins.
Hmm.
Honestly, if I can help you win, if I can patch you in with somebody that can get you to it, the
Hmm.
next step, and I know them, why shouldn't I?
Yeah.
Like I've been blessed to build a lot of relationships, and been blessed to have a lot of people look out for me just because.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, what it would be wrong of me not to continue
Hmm.
that privilege and that message along.
Hmm.
You can't build, like I said, you can't build community without sacrifice or inconvenience. And if it takes me to that one awkward text, like, "Hey, yo, this is so and so. I think y'all should connect on something."
Hmm.
That's all it takes for me to build something,
Hmm.
that's what I should be doing.
Yeah.
And it's like that's just I love seeing my friends win
For sure.
just as much as like seeing myself win.
Hmm.
You know, tide raises all boats. So,
I like it.
mhm.
Yeah. So, what do you feel people fail to realize or overlook when it comes to building community and connecting those dots?
They're looking out for themselves.
Mm.
They're looking for what's in it for them.
Yeah.
And I can never get something for somebody that I've helped out, and it was never gonna bother me.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't need the shout out to be like, "Hey, yo, thank Kris because he did this for me." I don't need the public shout outs. If you're winning off of something that I did,
Yeah.
that's all I need to really see. But people want the shout out, people want the acclaim, people want their name in the light for stuff that they did in the background.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like if you're doing it in the background, you need to be okay not getting the shine for it.
Mm-hmm.
That one private thank you might be all that you get, and you got to be okay with that.
Yeah, for sure.
But people want the shine from everything, and people want to see the success that
Mm-hmm.
other people get because they helped them along the way.
Yeah.
And it's like if you get the if they're in a position to help you or reach back for you,
Uh-huh.
great. They obviously should do that, but you can't be mad if they don't.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, more I mean, definitely now
Mm-hmm.
I feel like sneakers, and the community in sneakers, there's a lot of transactional
Definitely.
conversations, and it.
If I help you with this, you gonna help me with this.
Yeah, there, or like you have this, so I'm gonna be real. Like your opinion matters because there's a lot of things that I see certain people say,
Mm-hmm.
and it's kind of brushed off, and then another person with a lot of followers or they just got off a complex or something says, and it's just like, oh man, that's so innovative. Like,
oh my god,
what?
how could you do that and not?
Yeah, yeah. Like, what do you mean you put crease protectors in your shoes? I've never thought of that, and it's just like those are the things that
It's phony.
those are the things that get to me.
Mm-hmm.
But after sitting down with Jazzaray, like
love Jazzy,
and other people, I step back and I look and I'm like, all right, so I know that I can't get exactly the conversation I'm looking for from this. You know what I'm saying? Or I may not be able to get because there's certain things again that just need that context. And when you put it on Twitter, there's no the person can come up with their own context of how that sounds. So when I see these things, there was a time that I would want to like call it out or like, hey, well, what about when this person said it? But again, the way that that's viewed, it's just like,
Listen, the rules on Twitter are different for everybody. Unfortunately, like I don't make the rules, but you can kind of
yeah,
see it where certain people gonna get away with certain stuff just
yeah,
because of who they are, who they know, or what they can do for other people. You gonna shut up when so and so say something, but somebody else say it.
yeah,
It's a problem.
yeah,
But
yeah,
that's why I don't take too hard to it. I just always try to do the right thing. If I feel like if I'm doing the right thing for myself or doing the right thing for the people around me,
for sure.
whatever the person on the internet's opinion of it, it is what it is.
Yeah. Well, I think I'm forming my own consistent question on the pod, and recently I've been asking people a lot about legacy. So fast forward, you're not as active as you once were. You're not the dot connector. You've passed that that job on someone else. What do you want your legacy to be within the sneaker space?
A builder, somebody who built something that's gonna stand. Like I don't. My name being huge isn't of relevance to me. I want something where the next dot connector might have came up through one of my Kicks on Fire articles or one of my TikToks or an event that I've been at that I helped put together or something that or something I was helping DJing with one thing led to you being in the sneakers, led you to be doing photography or anything like that. I want to make sure the next generation is good because the generation prior to me made sure that I was good. I've had so many opportunities to not only make a name for myself, but make an actual living off of this, which is crazy that in 2013, I was placed in situations straight out of high school. Well, not straight out of high school, but like 2 years out of high school that I could put together real money and connections and all these things. That doesn't happen for people. I'm very aware of how lucky that I was that I could just ask people and then I got everything that I wanted.
Yeah, nah.
But you're right.
yeah, lucky.
But I'm very aware of how lucky that is. But that doesn't mean I can't be lucky for the next person. So
what is something you feel that you can do to make sure that you can set up that next generation of the dot connectors?
I'm showing up. I'm being friendly. I'm always making sure that I'm somewhere. I'm helping out. Dion and Davita, they're still doing the stuff at Dump and Swat
Mm-hmm.
that that put me on 10 years ago. They're still doing that now. So anything like that they need, for example, for help, I'm there. They
Yeah.
need they need an extra camera.
Mm-hmm.
They need me to speak.
Mm-hmm.
They need my collection for photos or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm showing up for them. I'm present there. Anything social status, the people at social status, my friends at social need,
Yeah.
I'm showing up. I'm being supportive there. I'm doing what I can to just make sure that the community aspect of it is still here. We built. I've seen like my friends, especially in music, being from a
Mm-hmm.
DJ and sneakers, especially in Charlotte, they're very connected.
Yeah.
I've seen the work that the people around me and myself have done to build that scene.
Yeah.
I don't want it to be done when we're old and tired.
I like it.
So whatever I got to do to make sure it goes on past me.
I like it. I like it. Well, before we get out of here, you said you had something to show us. So what you got? What you got in the
I got a couple things.
what you got in the bag?
Couple things. The senior episode with Jazzy. She don't talk about herself enough.
I like it. I like it.
So that's my girl. That's my idol. I had to bring hers with me. I
Uh-huh.
still need them signed. Every time I open New York, she got something going
Yeah,
on.
yeah,
God
yeah.
bless her. She gonna be right. But I had to bring the Jazzies with me. The insole.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Her whole family in there. Portrait in there.
Oh no, that's dope. I
Yeah,
didn't know
it's
that.
beautiful. Beautiful shoe. I love these. And then I got one more with me. The shoe that started it all for me. So
Yeah.
funny story. The first pair of Jordans that I bought for myself was a pair of Fusion Jordan 4s. Thought military blues. It's the first pair of Jordans that I bought with my own money.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was the first pair of Jordans I ever had. So I'm in college.
Mm-hmm.
I get my refund check. I'm in love with these Bordeaux 7s.
Yeah.
I spend my college refund check. I get a pair from Flight Club.
Mm-hmm.
$350. I looked at the box and still had to receive the box this morning. Love these shoes. Warm down. About 2016, me and my mother going through photos.
Uh-huh.
Here I am on my first birthday. I got the OGs on.
The Bordeaux?
Yes.
Oh man. Full circle moment.
Full circle moment. And obsessed with the shoe and I didn't even know it.
That's crazy.
So I know y'all really can't see it, but it was a moment. So
nah, that's
it was always in me, I guess.
That was always in you. I like that. I like that, man. Well, before I let you go, man, first off, appreciate you taking time out your day, hopping on the pod. Time is valuable. So, that's the only, I feel like that is the most lucrative currency because you can't get it back.
Amen.
And
you don't know how much you got.
Exactly. And you just be spending it, That's the one thing, that's the only currency you spending and you don't even know how much you got. Dang, that's real. I like that. But any closing remarks?
Man, take care of your peoples.
For sure.
Take care of your people.
For sure.
You can't get nowhere. You can't get nowhere without the help of anyone else. Yeah. Like people say they got it out the mud and they did it by themselves. They didn't. They might have did a lot of it by themselves, but somebody pushed them along the way. So hey, you got to push somebody else along the back, push somebody else back along the way. Just make sure you're helping however you can.
I like it. Well, guys, that's where we're going to end it. As I always say, love, peace, and sneakers. Hey, there you go.